Rachel Zegler faces backlash for performing musical hit scene on outside balcony as paying fans inside watch on live stream. This is from the New York Post. I know the W Pro guys, they did a story on this as well.
Oh yeah.
Same backlash. So why don't we read a little bit of this? Snow White star Rachel Zegler has sparked controversy yet again, this time with her West End stage debut. The actress, 24 stars as Eva Perón in Jamie Lloyd's new production of Evita at the London Palladium in the UK. She's playing former First Lady of Argentina in the show, which debuted in 1978 and was written by Tim Rice and musical legend Andrew Lloyd Webber. While she's receiving rave reviews for her turn in the show, one aspect that sparked fierce criticism from some Pain fans. In a surprising move, she performs the musical's most famous number, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, from a balcony overlooking the street outside the venue. Why aren't you inside performing, Rachel?
Yep.
There's the balcony, the controversial balcony. How dare they have a balcony? And how dare people stand outside on the street? These are non-paying peasants. They must pay to get in to watch this show. Fletcher Williams.
Well, they did pay to go and watch the show inside, but they
Inside.
had to watch this number from
Right.
TV.
But
live
it's all
stream.
Rachel Zegler's fault. Paying fans inside the
is.
Palladium are forced to watch a live stream of the performance on a screen from their seats.
Yeah.
The decision has sparked controversy among some West End fans who have spent up to $500. That's a lot of popcorn buckets. Well, around here it's maybe 5 or 6.
It's like 2, yeah.
Right. Tickets to the show not only not to get to see the most famous song performed in person. Quote, I'm excited to see her, but not sure how I feel about paying that much to watch the most iconic moment on a screen, wrote one viewer on X. And here she is performing. Fans are upset because Rachel Zegler's singing outside in character. There she is in character. Another described it as a bit of a ripoff. Hello. And slammed the production for moving the performance outside. Sorry, are you saying that I've paid that much for 2 tickets and she's singing the biggest number outside at people who haven't paid? Chip, chip, cheerio. An angry fan commented. I think you might potentially be gutted if you were inside the theater. I know they had it on the projectors, but you might be a bit gutted if you've misled the most important song. Missed the most important song. However, others praise the move, saying it helps to benefit those who would normally never be able to afford to see a West End show. And I quote Fletcher Williams, absolutely stunning idea and a beautiful symbol. While the rich inside the theater watching from the screen, Evita is outside on the balcony of the theater, addressing all those who can't afford to go to the theater and are living on the streets of London, said one fan on X. The whole idea of staging the song this way is truly incredible, emotional, says a lot, and I'm here for it. Another person, the great Fletcher Williams, says, singing to the people in the street while the people who bought tickets have to watch through a screen is generally amazing directing. So badly, I wish I could see this. Ziegler's latest controversy, because remember, guys, this is all Rachel Zegler's fault, comes after the widespread backlash she faced in recent months while promoting Disney's epic live-action flop, Snow White. Well, there you go. This is all Rachel Zegler's fault. What say you, Fletcher Williams?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's the production's, fault, unless she put it into her writer saying, hey, I want to, do more outside stuff and kind of like give to the peasants type of deal. But it does kind of blow the line of like you're singing it outside for promotional purposes, to gather kind of like social media, which it's had. It riled up social media, engagement with this play that's not that not long of a it's a very short run, but it's gathering a lot of social media attention now because of this thing that they did, and but really, I mean, if you went and you paid to see the show and the most important song is on on a screen, inside, and from what people are saying, I guess it's not that great of a screen either. So you're basically watching like on a TV the main song that you're going to see this play for, because I mean that's the only song that people know about this play. So it's like, okay, you they're just doing it outside. It's like I could have just stand outside, but I can see where people are frustrated with that. But it is a good marketing move for the play, to gather this kind of uh, attention, right?
So we'll show you a clip of this, what it's talking about. But clearly, this has nothing to do as far as who's to blame on Rachel Ziegler. However, garbage posts like this and from I'm just gonna call it. I think it's a garbage take from WDW Pro. They're nice people. I just think it was a low shot to get clicks, man. To get clicks. This is ridiculous. It's a director's vision. That's the vision of the show. What does that have to do with Rachel Zegler performing? The power of live theater is that. What a great idea. And yeah, the whole rest of the show, she's inside being live and all that stuff. I was just really like, and I left the message on WDW's Pro thing. It's like, what backlash? Come on. You guys are, a lot of times creating backlash. You can get the extra clicks, man.
Oh, that's the internet. You know what I mean? This is the New York Post. Half the stuff they do is the click of it. But it's kind of like you can kind of do the same thing about what they did. The stage production of basically swapping out the main song just to get clicks. They did the same thing to the audience in a sense. You're
No,
going
no, no,
there
no,
to
no,
watch
no,
the
no.
whole play, and then you can't see it.
That is a creative decision that I think is remarkable because they had the balcony there. Most theaters don't have a balcony like that. So like, what if we try to do this very daring, different move? Because like you said, you are maybe upsetting some of those people inside, but it kind of lends itself to the story of what she's actually singing about to the people.
Right, and you can say
Fantastic.
it's a
Fantastic.
creative take that the audience is upset about.
Right.
So,
But there's nothing creative in creating. There's nothing creative in going after Ziegler for clicks, because people are gonna people who, because they hate, a lot of people just hate Ziegler no matter what.
yes.
So that's what I'm saying. You're like, you're taking advantage of the hate. Whereas the directors of this new production, they're taking advantage of the actual theater, the actual logistics. I think that's fantastic, man. Anytime, listen, here's another thing. When is the last time we talked about a theater production, a play? That's amazing. I love it.
All right.
I love it. Let's find, what are people saying in the chat. As you do that, I'm gonna look for that for the video of her. Go ahead.
Kirby said, "Stupid idea, 1,000% on the producers." Senator Hammerside says, "Well, she isn't actually much loved in London." That's funny. Weird creative choice. Very.
Is it weird though, Carlos?
Yes, it is.
Is it weird?
Well, you go see a play and you can't see the play. She's outside trying to get clicks. Yeah, that's weird. Defund the balcony.
It's theater, man. It's theater.
I know it's theater.
Right,
Into theater. It's just it's a weird
no.
choice to make.
You're thinking in that box, man. I mean, it's the same thing as Thorne going to this all black girls thing. You could say, "Oh man, she's just doing that to get viewers, to get clicks." Whereas that's a great idea.
Yeah, but that's not you. In other words, if that's the show, in other words, you saw the show, you have the playbill. This is what's going to happen in the show, and then when you go see Ironheart, you don't see Ironheart. She's out there. You know, you're going to see her on a screen because she's out there playing with the kids. It's like you're subverting the audience just to get attention from social media.
No,
In the
no,
same way the Post is doing
no,
that.
you're not doing it just to get attention from social media.
I believe that's what they're doing.
You're doing it to get to. I guarantee you, people see this standing there watching that one thing, they're gonna buy tickets because they want to see the whole thing. It's just a great move. Here's the video that Robert Meyer Burnett shared with me. I believe this was from preview night, was it not?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Well, it's just started.
I mean, it is absolutely packed with people with their phones and maybe it's some media. Here we go. I'm going to tell you right now, if this was done by an actress that you liked, you would not be bitching and complaining. Not you, Fletcher. I'm just saying. Because what's really going on here is that y'all just don't like Rachel. And that's fair. But I guarantee you, this was like Brosnahan or Sydney Sweeney. You'd be like, oh my God. This is amazing. And Ziegler's got some lungs. I mean, this is not easy to do. But you guys don't want to admit that she's actually has talent. You just want to talk about her horrible personality. I mean, listen, I get it. I think. All right. Well, again, that is the controversy, non-controversy, Fletcher Williams. How are ticket sales going? At the end of the day, we can all, bitch and complain, We're going to get to the chat in a minute. But really, it's about selling tickets.
Yeah,
how are they?
They're so. I mean, it's a like a smaller theater, and it's one of those subsidized theaters. Theater in London, it's very subsidized by the government. So half of the tickets, I believe, are like people who are on like assistance. Kind of like their version of welfare. They get like $30 tickets or something like that, like £30 tickets for part of the audience, and then you have the major people who are shelling the 500, but they're pretty reasonable. I did see some people posting that they are still tickets available, so it's their tickets available for the show. So if anybody wants to fly to London, it's still available.
So that is this is EVITA, which is running for a couple of months in London. And you know, Rachel Ziegler in her career, she needs a hit. She needs you know, she needs a hit. This is Snow White just obliterated a lot of opportunity for her.